$150. How about a bid now? $175. $175. $200. $200. $200. $175 here. You're actually already in. Barbara, would you like to go even higher? You're on. Oh, how about 200 here? How about a 225? 222. How about a bid now? 250? 225 here. 225. How about a bid now? 250? 250. How about a... we have friends. There are no friends in an auction, just so you know. 225, 250. How about a bid now? 250, 275, 275, 275, 275, 275, 275. How about a bid now? $300, $325. How about a bid now? $325. Anybody else can play, not just these two best friends here. 300 here, 325, 325. How about a bid now? 325, 300, 325, 350. 350. How about a bid now? 375. 375, 375, 375, 375, 375. Oh, they're going to come over here and talk about 375.
He brought personality, he brought pizzazz, enthusiasm. He was able to keep the auction moving. People were excited. Everybody had a good time. And that's what's important. And we made a lot of money.
You know, I think they're talking about the fact that they want to enjoy the day. You know, when you go out to the golf course and I don't know, what is it? You take the club and you just hit it as hard as you can, but all of a sudden it aims at these people and you're supposed to, what are you supposed to yell? $400 over here. 400, 400, 444. All right, 375 was our last 400. How about now? 425. 425. 400 is our bid here. 425 is what we want. 400 is going to go once, looking for 425. 400 is going to go twice.
The job of the auction committee is to put together a venue and a format and a layout. But the auction doesn't happen and it cannot be a success without a good auctioneer. The committee sets up the plan, so to speak, but the auctioneer is who really makes it happen.
The last several games, man, they just came on 11 runs against the Tigers last night, and Rick Riz, yeah, give him a round of applause right now. Hope they keep going. But Rick Riz is a great guy. He is a wonderful broadcaster, and he works with Dave Niehaus, a Hall of Famer. But you get to be in the broadcast booth with him, watch the game from there, and then you also have tickets to the game and then the gift certificate. So it's a VIP Mariners night. Let's start the bidding here at $100. How about a bid now? 100? How about a bid now? $200? How about a bid now? 3 here? How about a bid now? 4? How about a bid now? 4? How about a bid now? $500? How about a bid now? 6? $600? How about a bid now? 7? 600 here? How about a bid now? 7? 600 here? How about a bid now? 7? Ah, 650 up front here. How about a bid now? 7? $700? $700? $650 here? How about a bid now? 7? $700? $700? How about a bid now? 7? We have 650 looking for 7. $700. Listen to JK. Cheer him on. Cheer him on. 650 here. How about a bid now? 7? $700. $700. $700. 650 going once. Looking for $700. 650 is going to go twice. Looking for $700. They're talking about it. They're still talking about it. You're still in at 650. You want to go up higher? You want to go higher? You want me to sell it to you? You want me to sell it to you? Shall I sell it to her for $650? Sold! Bidder number 429 for $650. Thanks to the Sayre family for that, and have a fun time.
Well, the thing that I like about auctioneering is the fact that as a full-time news professional, a lot of the stories we cover aren't always good news, and you come to a charity auction and everything is good news, and so it's so rewarding to be a part of that evening. You get to help people bring forth a great message that the organization has. You get a chance for the participants to reward that organization with their money. Yes.
Mr. Eldridge, yes. She'd like to have 2 of those at the same price.
All right, let her do it.
She's going to double that for 2.
She is, are you pointing at who is she?
I'm saying that Mrs. Choi would like to buy that twice at that rate.
You will buy it twice.
She has 2 sons.
At that rate. We have just doubled the amount. Oh my word.
But they have a good time doing it, and as a newscaster and now as an auctioneer, it really is a rewarding experience to just be a part of the whole evening because they put so much effort into it. The auction chairs, the auction committee, the boards of directors all work so hard, and to be able to help them relax that night saying, we've got it covered.
Looking for $300, $275 is going to go twice. Looking for $300. for Academy Schools, and we have sold it. $275, bidder number 483. That's a great day off.
It's just a real rewarding experience, and that the fact that we can bring it together and let them relax and help them raise the money they need and showcase their organization, just a great experience.
It's funny how we worm our way. Oh, that would be somebody else you're talking about? Rick Riz? Or, yeah. All right, we're all set to do this one item. We're going to put the bidding at $100. How would have been a 100, 100? How would have been a 150, 150? How would have been a $200, $200? How would have been a 250, 250? How would have been a 250, $200 here? How would have been a 250, $200, 250? 250, how would have been a $300, $300, how would have been a 350, how would have been a 350, $300 here, how would have been a 350? Could you take a local group? Could you take friends? Those are all suggestions here. I think you can do whatever you would like. So we have 350, looking for 400 with those great suggestions. Thank you for raising your hand, by the way. She's an English teacher, can you tell? 350, how would have been a 400, 350, 400, what we want, 400. 350 gonna go once, looking for $400. 350 is going to go twice, looking for $400. Anybody here for $400 to go out on the water and have fun here? And we have sold it for $350 in the back. Bidder number 401 for $350. Thanks to Gerald and Amy.
What does Keith do? What doesn't Keith do? Keith encourages people to be active participants. All of the people that are attending the auction were brought into the auction so that they were all a part of it. He constantly kept things moving. He kept things going from the silent auction to the live auction. As each section closed, everyone knew where they were supposed to be, what was going on. It just kept the auction moving at an enjoyable pace that everybody was having a good time. And that's the important part. They have a good time, you raise money.
200 in the back, how would have been a 250, how would have been a 250, 200 over here, how would have been a 250, how would have been a 250, 250, how would have been a 2, how would have been a 300, 250 here, how would have been a 3, 250 here, how would have been a 3, 250, 250, how would have been a $300, $300, $300, $300, $300, $300, thank you. 350, how would have been a 350, 350, how would have been a 350, 300 here, how would have been a 350, 300 is going to go once, come on parents, they're only this big. Once. These hands are only going to get bigger. 300 here, going twice, looking for 350. 300 here, we're looking for $350, and Olivia is just the cutest. Little, adorable.
Then why aren't you buying her chair?
Sold it for $300. Bigger number. That was a big card if you could please.
One of the things that I really enjoy is the fact that after all these years of being a master of ceremonies for auctions, I have been with some of the best auctioneers in the Pacific Northwest. It's really where charity auctions originated, doing it well. I've watched them, I've learned from them. The Stokes Auction Group guys are the best in the country, in the nation, in the world for that matter. So I've learned from the best, and it's now a privilege to be able to be a part of them and to work in the daytime as a television newscaster, and then on weekends and nights to help out with charity auctions is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done.
Was I not kidding when I said twins separated at birth? I mean, we're looking for mom and dad, and the resemblance is just uncanny. It's wonderful. All right, we'll start the bidding at $50 then for our chair. How about a bid 100? How about a bid now 150? How about a bid now 150? We have 100 here, 150 up front. 150, like for 150. How about a bid now? Thank you. $200. $200. Thanks. 250. How about a bid now 250? How about you're already what? 200. 250, how about a bid now $300, $300, $350, 250 here, how about a bid now 300, how about a bid now 350, 50, how about a bid now 350, 300 here, how about a bid now 350, 350, how about a bid now 350, 350, how about a bid now 350, 350. So we have 300 up here, looking for 350, how about a bid now 350, 350, how about a bid now 350, 300 here, how about a bid now 350, 300 is going to go once, looking for 350. We've got a lot of parents out here, are you thinking of it? You're so cute, Jan. Oh. Are there any of your kids? Oh. Your time will come. Your time will come. 300 here. Gonna go twice. And we have sold it for $300. Bidder number 428, our co-chair, gets. It's a skill that auction chairs pull off. Turning this wonderful event into a success is turning water into wine. So we have a bid of $100 to begin our evening. $100, $100, how would it have been to $150, $150, how would it have been to $200, $200, how would it have been to $250, $250, how would it have been to $250, $250, how would it have been to $250, $200 here, how would it have been to $250. This would be a great thing for some staff, some board members. How would it have been to $3? Thank you. $300. How would it have been to $350? How would it have been to $350? $350. How would it have been to $400? $350 here. How would it have been to $400? $400. $400. $350 here. How would it have been to $400? $400. $400. $400. $400. $400. $400.
Come on, dig deep.
$350 here.
Serious.
Looking for $400. The stairs are passing that card around here. $350 over here. Looking for $400. $350, how would it have been to $400? $350, how would it have been to $400? $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $400, $350. $375. A new sheriff in town calling the shot. $375, how would it have been to $400? $375, how would it have been to $400? How would it have been to $400? $375, looking for $400, how would it have been to $400? $375, $375, gonna go once. $375, looking for $400, how would it have been to $400? Thank you very much. $400, how would it have been to $425? Is that a nice increment for you? $425, will you go for $420? You like it? You should go! $425, how about the $450? $425, how about the $450? $450, $425. How would have been the $450? $450, how would have been the $450? $450, $450, $425 is gonna go once for a great dinner for 8 with the Academy staff. $425 is gonna go twice, looking for $450. All in, all up, have a great salmon dinner. Bidder number 5, 8, 9, and 425. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. How many of you been to the most wonderful place on earth, happiest place on earth? How many of you been there? Oh, come on. I'm not gonna call on you. I might. I've been there since I was a little guy. I love it. Okay, here we go. Item number 10, we're gonna start the bidding at $100. This is again for one-day passes, so you can go for a couple of days, take a break, come back for a couple of days. It's a wonderful idea. Number $100 bid, first to start off here. How would it have been to $150? $150, how would it have been to $200 in the back. How would it have been to $250? How would it have been to $250? $200 here. How would it have been to $250? $200 here. How would it have been to $250? Value is way over that. You've been to Disneyland, you know how expensive it is. $250, how would it have been to $300? $300, $250 here. How would it have been to $300? Slick, how they doing in the back there? $300. Looking for $250, looking for $300. $250 here. How would it have been to $300? Thank you. $350. How would it have been to $300? Same table. You guys know each other? Uh-oh. So we have $300 here. Looking for $350. $300. Looking for $350. $350. How would it have been to $350? $350. How would it have been to $300? $300. Looking for $350. $300. Looking for $350. $350. How would it have been to $350? $350 is what we want. $350. We have $300 here. $350. $300 here. $350. $300 is going to go once. Great time at Disneyland. Over $350 or $325. If you want to go that route. $325. We have $300 here. Going to go twice. And we will sell it for $300. Going to Disneyland. Bidder number $300. Bidder number 410. 410. Congratulations to Julie. Have a great time at Disneyland.